Hey guys, it is almost 8:30 a.m. on Monday, June 10th, and it is kind of early-ish. It feels like it's earlier than it should be, but it's because the weather's kind of all blah outside. You can't really tell, but it's kind of damp. I don't think it's too rainy at this point, but it looks like it either did rain or it's about to rain. But anyway, yesterday my Nana, Mom, and I went shopping, and that took up the better part of our late morning slash early afternoon, and I feel like a burp is coming on. Do you ever get that feeling where it's like just stuck right here? Anyway, we did that yesterday. Today last night I kind of didn't really sleep very well. I did wake up kind of in a sweat, as I have been doing, and I kind of drifted in and out of sleep for most of the night because I just wasn't sure about things, and I ended up actually taking a nap about an hour ago because I really needed it. I woke up at 6 a.m. and then I fell asleep at 6:40, woke up at about 7:50, and then here I am. Anyway, so for the last 20 minutes or so I was working on a commission piece, because I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. I don't remember when our conversation happened. It was Thursday evening. So Thursday evening, I get a message on my Facebook page from a fellow YouTuber who has pretty much been following me since Noel's Nook's inception, way back when I used to do Pokemon art. Yeah, that far back, so it's pretty exciting. And this person, and I am 99.9% certain that they go by he, but I'm gonna say they just because there's still that 0.01% uncertainty, or 0.1%. Anyway, percentages. So I'm just gonna say they. They asked me if I would be interested in helping them come up with a new banner for YouTube, and I'm pretty excited about it because it's been a while since I did anything Pokemon related, and it's going to be, you know, an avatar for them. We talked about kind of things that we wanted it to look like, and I asked them if they wanted their character to look kind of like the old Sugimori looking characters, and I don't think I ever really got a straight answer, but I'm pretty sure that's what we're going for, and that's kind of what I want to go for. I just came up with a couple of poses that they can choose from just now. I chose 4 different, like, really sketchy poses that they could choose from, and I just gave them a little rundown of each of the poses and what I was thinking. So now all they have to do is choose one, and then we're gonna work off of that. And I'm just really excited. It's been a while since I've had a commission, and I know that Shane, their name is Shane, and they run the What a Shane YouTube channel. It is a Pokemon YouTube channel. It's a lot of fun. You need to go check them out. They used to do a lot of, I know they took a break, but they used to do a lot of unpackaging of Pokemon cards and stuff. And it looks like they actually just put out another one. They just did the Unbroken Bonds booster box opening. So if you like Pokemon cards, or you like Pokemon, or anything like that, please go check them out. They're a lot of fun, and of course they are LGBTQ friendly, and it's just great. It's a lot of fun, so please go check them out. But yeah, I'm really excited. That's pretty much my big news, and I really want to actually get their commission done as much as possible this week. And of course they live in the UK, so there's that same time difference between them and my husband. So of course it's 8 a.m. over here, but it's, I think, 1:30 p.m. over there, if my math is correct. So I still have to, they're probably working, so I have to wait until they get off of work to be able to talk to them, and probably by the time they get off of work I'll be going to work because I work in the afternoon today. That's pretty much all I have to talk about for right now. I don't really have anything else going on except for some editing that I do need to actually start because I suck. And my stomach is growling, and I just feel kind of blue just because of the weather and how it's been, and just how my sleep pattern has been as well. But anyway, I will talk to you guys at a later time. Hey guys, it is Tuesday, June 11th, I believe. Is it? I should always check this before I start my vlogs, but I never do. Yes, and it is just before 10:20 a.m. I just finished Hira's commentary and I recorded it, and right now it's currently rendering to upload today. I also have a vlog that is half done, half edited, and I'm gonna start working on that again, except my stomach is growling like crazy. So I have to eat something here in a little bit, and I also wanted to do a pre-workout drink or something so that I can do a workout, because I can't remember the last time I did one. I just feel like there's a lot of stuff that I have to catch up on because my mood last week was just so bad for my productivity that I'm trying to make this week definitely count. Been trying to go to bed without worrying or being anxious so much. I've just trying to, I can't think right now because I'm so hungry and my stomach's growling. Essentially, I've just been trying to go to bed and trying to breathe deeply and trying not to think about the things that make me anxious, even though it's super, super hard. The last 2 nights, I did wake up almost just about every hour or so until I felt like it was okay for me to sleep. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but that's kind of how my mind's been thinking. Of course, I would wake up just completely, you know, of course, drenched in sweat. It's disgusting. And I would have to take up like extra shirts so I could change out of them. And then it's just been kind of crazy, but it's been sort of getting better. Sort of getting better. I'm just really hoping I can work through this positively, because that's definitely my goal, is to just be positive. It's so hard. It's so hard. But on the other hand, it is so, so easy to be negative. And that for me has always been like very difficult to work on, because like I said, it's so easy to be negative. It's so easy to talk badly about people. It's so easy to think the worst about somebody. It's so easy to just cuss somebody out because you're angry, but it's really, really difficult, but so good to think more positive. And it's something that I really want to try to work on. So today I am working on, like I said, I'm working on Hira's video. I have to work on, I believe her name's Erin. I want to call her Emily, but I think I named her Erin. I have to work on Erin's video, I have to work on the vlog, and I also have to work on my commission. So there is quite a bit to do today, and it's, you know, not even noon. I've been up since about 6:30, so definitely have had a lot of time to be productive. I didn't have to take a nap, even though I was super tired and I kind of wanted to take a nap. But I was exhausted when I went to bed last night. I think I was like nodding off here at 9:15, so I went to bed fairly early, but I also woke up a couple of times during the night as well. But anyway, that is where we stand right now. I'm gonna check in with you guys a little bit later after I've had something in my stomach, and yeah, I'll let you know what's going on. It is 4 p.m. now, and I am in the middle of rendering a vlog, which is exciting because that really needs to go up. I'm about 2 weeks behind, I believe, with putting out vlogs, which is fine. I feel like I'm on the right track to catching up. Also, I'm working on an OC right behind me. Her name is Nothin, and I'm really excited to work on her. I'm actually going to use the Arteza gouache set that I have, and I'm going to try that out. The gouache set swatched really, really nicely, so I'm actually really excited to start working with it. I don't know why I feel out of breath. I think it might be wine brain. Yes, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm a little loopy. I actually haven't had that much to drink. I've only had like a third of that glass, but my stomach is kind of empty, so that's probably a bad thing. Anyway, I am going to get started on that and hopefully finish like a couple of layers before the end of the night, because I also need to work on Shane's commission. And I kind of want to see how comfortable it is working on it from here with my tablet. We'll see. And now I feel like all the blood is rushing to my head. Oh, this is not good. Anyway, I will catch up with you guys very shortly. And by shortly, probably in a couple of hours. Hey guys, it is Thursday, June 12th, and it is almost noon. It's about 11:40 a.m. and I just got done sending Shane a rough draft of his avatar commission, and I think it looks pretty good, pretty okay. I talked about wanting to do a Ken Sugimori-esque avatar. Mine is not quite on that level per se. It's not done yet, but I sent him a really rough draft of, well, a second rough draft after we made some changes, so I'll go ahead and show you. There's still a couple of things I need to work on proportion-wise, but other than that, this is pretty much what we talked about. So I like it so far. There's just a couple of things I want to adjust, so I'm happy with it. And also, I stopped by the mailbox because I got a package in the mail. Of course, you know, you see the most random things on your Facebook or Instagram feed, and of course I wanted to try said random things, so I actually got a natural deodorant. It's from Myro. I don't know much about this company or anything, but I do like the idea of using less packaging and waste and stuff, so we'll see. I'll show you a little bit of how the package is. So it came in this really cute box like this, and I've already kind of opened it a little bit. So inside there was a little postcard that pretty much says, you know, they have a money back guarantee or something. And, you know, just a little bit of information about the company and about how your body has to adjust to the product. So it's actually a lot smaller than I was thinking it was going to be. It fits in the palm of your hand. This is the reusable case that you pop your individual scents into. It also came with a little enamel pin, which, okay. I got Big Dipper because I do like the scent of lavender and bergamot, or bergamot, I don't really know, I call it bergamot. There's other scents that I want to try too, and I think when I get my refills, since it says that it's not a prescription, or not prescription, it's not a subscription-based company, but I have a subscription now, but I'll probably cancel it at some point if I move, when I move. But the pod is in here, if I can get it out of this package. So here's the scent pod, and I think really my only gripe is that this company is all about, you know, the reusable container and everything, and yet this is packaged in plastic. So please tell me why this is much different than buying an actual stick of deodorant at the store. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna pop this in here and see how it works. So here it is in its plastic container, but again, I don't understand the idea of a refill pop-in for the reusable container if the refill pop-in comes in plastic. I don't know. I have questions. Maybe the idea is more that it's like a natural deodorant, not necessarily that it's eco/earth friendly, but I digress. Anyway, it smells very, very nice. I'm actually pretty excited to try it, and yeah, I'll hope for the best. So I am super hungry, but I'm also extremely lazy. So instead of following the instructions to this one recipe, I am trying to find a way to kind of work around the whole standing in front of the stove thing. So I am going to cook my bacon in the oven with all of the herbs and spices that this particular side dish recipe basically calls for. It is white beans and bacon with herbs, and I'm kind of just winging it for the most part because I'm really in the mood for protein, and I don't really know how long this is going to take. I know the bacon's going to take about 20 minutes. The beans are already done. Then after everything's all done and cooked, I just kind of mix it all together, or at least that's what I'm hoping I'll be able to do. Perhaps I've made a mistake. They look quite brown and well done, and I attribute that to the balsamic vinegar. I'm hoping they taste good. I think it's just because they're colored so dark, but we'll see. Moment of truth. I'm gonna try a little tiny end. They could have used a little less time in the oven because there's a definite carbon burnt taste. It's not bad though. So I got them done and I mixed all of that bacon and bacon grease into those white beans, and then I seasoned it a little. I can't talk because I was like eating it. It doesn't taste bad, but it's not wowing me, so at least something to eat. I'm probably gonna have a salad here, a little bit of this side bean dish, whatever you'd like to call it, and I don't really know what else, but I do definitely need to eat something. So I've been working on my girl Nothin here, and I've been using the Arteza gouache, and I do like it. I like it quite a bit. The only gripe that I have just in general is the quality of the brushes that I have, because they do love to scratch the surface of my paper, and it just makes working with any, well, at least gouache, because you kind of have to like blend stuff sometimes, or even watercolor pencils. It just makes working with those mediums a little bit more difficult, because then you're scrubbing the color into the paper. And then if you have a crappy kind of paper, then it likes to pill and tear, and that's never good. So Nathanda is almost done. I am just working on the rest of her dreads, and then I have to do her eyes, sign her, and then do all that fun happy stuff. I kind of wished I wouldn't have inked her dreads on her scalp, just because I feel like they would have blended a little bit better as far as just looking more natural, I guess. The inking kind of makes it look a little bit more cartoony, and it would have been easier to make it look like it, I don't know how to describe it. It just would have looked better, in my opinion, if I wouldn't have done it the way I did it, but it is done. It is what it is. So now we have to work with what we've got. I really do like this gouache a lot better than the Reeves gouache that I have and have been working with, because it doesn't smell as nearly as bad. Actually, it really doesn't have much of a smell at all. Whereas I would open a bottle of the Reeves ink or gouache and you could just tell there was some sort of a chemically smell. I forgot to start recording this. Whoops. That's okay. I would love to use gouache like Lauvon uses gouache. He has like this really awesome video that I refer to from time to time where he's using gouache for a character drawing, and oh, it just looks so good. He makes it look so effortless. That's kind of how I want to be with my art. Just make it look effortless, but I feel like I put a lot of effort into my art, or more than I should. More than I feel like I should be at this point. And I don't mean that in like, I want to say condescending, but I don't. But I mean, I feel like some artists can really bang out art really quickly and with good quality, whereas I feel like it takes me a very, very long amount of time for me to be happy with something, and the quality still isn't where I want it to be or where I feel like it should be at this point. But we're learning something new every day, and that's all we can really hope for. Growth takes time, even when we don't want it to. So Nathanda's hair is done. I do have to do her eye coloring. I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm probably just gonna give her some hazel eyes or something, and then she'll be done. And she'll be the third character that I've had inked. I think I have one more. His name is Celeste. I'm really excited. He's French Canadian, so super exciting there. And I'll just I'll leave Nathanda here to dry because I don't want to risk putting the old left hand here over top of that wet spot and dragging all the black across. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit, probably after I eat. So it is 11:30 a.m. on Thursday, June 13th. It is delightfully dismal outside. That is sarcasm. I hate when it's cloudy out because I feel like it's later than it is, but also earlier than it is. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I didn't sleep very well last night. I was up till almost 3 in the morning. I really did try to go to bed early, but you know, of course, my mind wanders. And so I came down here to try and find some sort of relaxation. When I did go to bed, I slept in earlier than I normally like to. I slept in till about 8:30, which I love to wake up at 6, but you know, I felt like I really definitely needed to get some more sleep rather than have 2.5 hours of sleep. So here we are. I am currently working on Erin's edit. I got her voiceover scripted and recorded. So I need to get her done today because I need to push her out tomorrow, because last week I was bad and I didn't put an OC out on Friday. And that's definitely something that I need to do for sure. I really want and need to just get a bunch of OCs done and scheduled for like the rest of the year. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'll just like lock myself down here sometime and just like get them all done. Actually, if memory serves, I believe upcoming here I may have an opportunity to have a nice quiet like break session for myself, hopefully coming next month. So that'll actually be really nice. I don't really know what or how, but I could use any sort of break from just the everyday noise. I definitely have more clarity when I'm alone, and I just feel like I'm more productive if I know that I have a very lengthy amount of time without outside noise to work. Some people don't really understand that. I know I certainly don't most days. I wish I did understand why I am the way I am, but it is what it is. Currently I have some mushrooms cooking on the stove because they needed to get cooked before they got rotten. And I like to mix cooked mushrooms into salads or beans, things like that. I worked today. I worked for 4 hours. And I am realizing this morning that the back of my neck is sunburnt from the walk that I took with my mom yesterday. I've been trying to be good about the sunscreen, but I figured it was 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I didn't think the sun was going to be that strong, but apparently, yeah, it was. She's about halfway edited right now. I really want to get this finished so I can put it out. Tonight, I'll probably come home after work and try to do a workout, since I am still very sore from my workout on Tuesday. It was a total body workout, but I definitely pushed myself more with my upper body than I did my lower body, so I'm definitely feeling it in my chest and my shoulders still, even though I tried to stretch yesterday. Anyway, I am just babbling on and on. I should probably stop it here since there's really nothing more to talk about. I also have to work on Shane's commission also this evening probably, or even tomorrow. Because I want to get that done as well. I really want to get that done before next week, well, I would like to get it done tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to have that kind of time, but definitely Monday it should be done, and I can send that out to him. So anyway, I'm done talking to y'all. I gotta go flip my mushrooms, and I will try to talk to you before I go to work, but I'm not making any promises. So I would like you to meet my newest friend and companion, and that is Electric Bug Zapper. Yes, it looks like an ordinary tennis racket, but I don't know if you can even hear it, but there's a button here on the side that turns the mechanism on that makes this electrical. I don't know if you can hear it. Let's see if you can. But when that light turns red, you'll know it's on. Did you hear like the high-pitched squeal sound? We get flies really bad every year around the summertime with, we live near farmland, so there's always a bunch of freaking flies. Or as my husband likes to call them, flies. Yeah, I have to edit that out. But anyway, flies. I love his accent. But anyway, this is super fun and also terrifying to use, because the first time I used it, I didn't realize that it would go full on bug zapper, and you can see the spark and everything when the poor little insect dies. So the first time I used it, I freaked out a little bit. I'm used to it now. I have killed at least 3 flies, and I am sorry if you have feelings for flies, but they get quite annoying when they land on you randomly when you're trying to edit videos. This was actually pretty cheap at Aldi, of all places. It was like $4. It was great. Probably the best money that we've ever spent. So anyway, I'm gonna continue editing Aaron, and maybe if I see a fly, I will try to kill it for you on camera, just so you can see how fun. Okay, it's not really fun, it's kind of sadistic in a way, really, but yeah, I'll show you how it works maybe if I remember to. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to editing. Yeah, well, I'm half ready for work and I'm just so excited to go. Business doesn't usually do well when it's rainy because nobody really likes to come up, and it's just not a fun time. Aaron did render, and then I saw that there was a couple of spots in the video that I didn't really look over, because most of the time I'm pretty good about making sure to turn off the camera before I go and do personal things, but I noticed a bit in the video where I pulled out my phone, and so that was on the filming, so I have to actually go back in and look over the footage again and redo some stuff. It's just kind of annoying because I had already rendered it, and I kind of thought to myself, I'll just put it out there anyway, but I don't feel like that's fair to you guys. You guys don't want to see me whip out my phone and post on Instagram. So I have to finish that when I come home from work. I leave in about a half an hour. It is still rainy and gloomy out, and I'm just not in a great mood. So I'm hoping it's gonna be an okay day, but I have a feeling that as soon as I get to work, it's gonna just be really boring. I kind of just wish I could stay home and sleep or something. I haven't gotten my passport back yet. It's only been, I think today is 2 weeks since I sent it in to get my last name changed. I have a credit card coming back that has my last name on it, hopefully printed correctly. I have another credit card that I want to get changed as well, but it seems like I might actually have to go to the bank from where it was issued, and the closest bank with that name is about, I think it's in Maryland, and that's not very convenient at all. So I'm still trying to find a way that I can do it online. I just have to do a little bit more research or something, or maybe I can email somebody, I don't know. But yeah, all this name changing stuff and politics and papers and forms is just so exciting, so don't get married. I'm just kidding, get married, it's great. Anyway, I'm just gonna lay here for a little bit and mope. And tonight, I'm hoping tonight I will have some sort of motivation to do some of the work that I have to do. Well, I have to do the work, but it's just, man, my mood really varies on the weather a lot, and it's terrible. And also it depends on people and noises and other stuff. Okay, bye. It is currently 7:45 p.m. and I'm relaxing. People are walking around upstairs. I am really tired since I didn't sleep very well last night, so let's see, did I do anything special today? So I got my new credit card in the mail, and I was hoping that it would have my new last name on it, but it didn't. So I actually had to contact the credit card company again and get that sorted out. So I like double checked. I said, is it going to have my new last name on it this time? And they said yeah, so hopefully that'll be fine. Man, I'm just really exhausted. I do have a little cup of coffee sitting there next to me, and I'm going to drink that. And I'm cold, but I also ate a lot of mochi ice cream. So I am going to call it an evening. I'll try to talk to you guys tomorrow morning before my mom and I head out shopping, and I'll see you then. Hey guys, it is actually Sunday, June 16th, and it's a little after 9 p.m. and I'm really sorry that I didn't close out the vlog correctly. It's just been kind of a busy weekend with work and just kind of emotional parts of the weekend too. because you know how I am. So it's really just been work that's been keeping me away from vlogging and just general like loudness in the house. So it's been kind of stressful, and I also have been trying to work on my commission for Shane, and that's been kind of just not difficult to find the time or anything. I'm actually almost done with it. We've been collaborating back and forth, trying to make sure that I'm putting everything in this piece that he wants. And honestly, I'm actually really tired. I worked 8 to 6 today for an event, and I am really, really sleepy. I may actually just watch one more episode of Bob's Burgers before I go to bed. And then tomorrow I'll hopefully vlog for you guys for the start of the next vlog week, and that'll be exciting. So actually tomorrow, Monday, is going to be very busy as well. Not so much in the morning, but in the evening, because I work in the afternoon, but then I also finally get to have a meeting with the community theater program, and I am a little bit nervous just because I think our show, unless they change the show dates, our show is in a month and a half, and it's a musical and there's dance numbers, and I don't think, unless we have practice like every evening, it's going to be really hectic and it's a little daunting. I'm going to leave it here because I'm a little tired, and yeah. So I will talk to you guys next week. Bye!